Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Eva Spirit Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for January 2021, what Spirit wants you to know, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Of course, this reading won't resonate with every single Libra out there, but I have put my intentions in this that those who need to find the messages will. So, please feel free to share these videos if it pertains to others you know out there. That would be wonderful. And of course, Libra, I'm wishing you all a blessed, abundant, and fabulous 2021. Happy New Year. For those of you who don't know, I am a channel, and as such, I channel lots of different beings, collectives, and guides through the decks that I have here, as well as through the stones and crystals. So if you see cards flying around while I'm shuffling or my voice changing, it's just the result of a lot of energy in this space. To schedule a personal reading with me and decks that I use, it's all down below in the description box. Thank you so much, Libra, and let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, I've already pulled some cards for you. One of them flipped over, which was actually a card that came out while I was shuffling, so that's interesting. But most of the cards I have not seen yet. So let's dive in and see what Spirit wants to talk about. The first card you've got from the Dragon deck, wow, that's amazing. It's so funny, when I was shuffling this deck, they told me the card at the bottom of the deck, and I thought that, well, if it's meant for Libra, it will come out while I shuffle. I believe this was the card. That's absolutely incredible. The card you've got is Rose Pink Dragon. Okay, I just heard falling in love with yourself. Okay, they're highlighting the need and importance to focus self-reflection. They're saying self-reflection, self-care, and self-love. They're actually saying that a lot of you have a bruised heart, that some of you have been wounded in the areas of love. Maybe some of you have been let down, turned down, something like that. There's been some kind of wounding there, and I'm not sensing that it's very serious. It's more sort of like, I'm getting this thing that you maybe asked someone out and they said no, and even though it was very sweet, okay, they're also saying something like not being in their league, or maybe the other person thinking that you weren't in their league, or you feeling like you're not in their league, something like that. So they're highlighting that maybe this has happened for some of you, and they're bringing me to this idea of focusing a lot this month on self-care, self-love, because they're saying that to the degree that you of rejection that you felt in this kind of scenario, if I'm talking to this particular group, then it's the degree of healing you need to do. It's a reflection of unresolved emotional issues, because they're saying that it's a very sweet energy. They're sort of saying, strap your boots, toughen up, and chin up. Sort of keep your chin up and keep going, that you will find love. They're saying there's this sort of weariness, I can feel it, a sort of weariness in terms of love, and thinking, when will I find love? When is it going to happen to me? And the guides here are really just keep your chin up and keep looking forward. But rejection happens in the dating world. It's part of the game. And you have to be able to handle it and take it, and just realize, it just means that person wasn't for you. But if you felt really hurt by this and extremely let down by this, then yeah, they're saying it's an indication of unresolved emotional issues. And with the color here that I'm seeing, and I'm getting a lot of love vibes from this, but it keeps bringing me back to loving yourself, because they're saying until you can learn how to see that, you cannot rise up to being able to be a partner for somebody else. The card itself says, prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Interesting. So what I just heard is that being taken on a journey of what it means to love oneself, and realizing or seeing how loving oneself has a lot to do with your ability to be able to fully love other people, and it come from a really positive place. So they're wanting to say to you that the more you focus on loving yourself and focusing on how you would treat a partner, treat yourself like that for a while, and it will release more resistance and make it easier to allow someone else to come in. Yes, that's what I'm getting with this card. Okay, let's have a look at the other cards here from the other deck and see what else is going on. Okay, they're telling me I don't really have to look at reversals here, so let's just see what we're looking at. Okay. So first card you've got out is the Hangman. So immediately when I touch this card, what I'm getting from this is some kind of stalemate or some kind of pause, some kind of decision. And there's a little bit of confusion in this, sort of like I don't know which way to go. I don't know what to focus on. I'm actually what I'm getting from this is also this idea of maybe not knowing who to go with. So some of you may be in a position where you have been, this is really turning into a love reading, by the way, just to let you know. Some of you may be in a position where you have different offers, multiple offers from people, and it seems like you don't know which direction to go with and who to be in a relationship with, which way to go. And so there's a feeling of overwhelm. I'm also picking up from this card that some of you are feeling a bit drained from giving too much to different people. So some of you may be having lots of different kinds of responsibilities or caretaking and helping people and supporting people. And I'm getting this feeling of being drained and sort of not, and realizing that you have been letting your tank run empty. And so there's a need here with the Hangman to step back and to self-reflect and realize that actually, all of this give, it's not healthy. I also need to be able to give to myself and not necessarily to other people all the time, and to learn how to replenish my own energies, and also realize that it's okay to, in a balanced partnership with somebody, it's okay to state your needs. It's sort of like I'm seeing that with this energy, it's sort of, there's been something that's been going on in your life that has caused you to want to step back and reevaluate, because things have not been going, you haven't been feeling as good as you thought you would feel with regards to love and a relationship. So I'm definitely getting a relationship sense with this. I'm just going to take some water. Okay, the next cards we've got, they're telling me to read this as a dual energy. We've got the Strength card and the Seven of Swords, okay? So what I'm picking up from this is that there is a need, they're saying a need to face some kind of truth, or to, they're saying buckle up your shoes and get ready for the ride. They're saying that you're going to need your strength now. It's almost like something comes to the forefront. Again, similarly with the Hangman, that there's some sort of epiphany or realization about the dynamics of relationships, that it's actually not healthy. It actually hasn't been optimal for you, and you're just sort of realizing that. They're also saying with the Seven of Swords here that perhaps for some of you, something has come to the surface that has left you feeling quite shocked as how this could happen and why this would happen. That, I thought everything was going very well, and something has come that has sort of knocked your socks off, actually. And again, requires you to have your strength, and is causing you to take a step back and reevaluate and think, what, I think now I need to make some different decisions or do some things differently. With the next two set of cards, they're also telling me to read this as a dual energy. We've got the King of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. And then I have to show you the final card we've got is the Fool. Okay, so it's very clear to me what's happening here is they're telling me to talk about this particular group of you, so I will. It seems that some of you are going to be making the decision to remove yourself from a relationship, step back from a relationship, take some sort of break from a relationship, or just completely end a relationship. With the King of Swords here, they're really showing that there is a need to see things from a very clear-cut, logical perspective, and asking yourself and being honest about this, if you would be better off being single and just sort of doing your own thing at this point in time. Because they're actually saying to me that other areas of your life are going about well, or they have the potential to go very well if you would allow yourself to focus on them. So Spirit is actually sort of guiding you toward focusing on these areas, particularly your finances, and just sort of your passions, your projects, whatever other ventures you have going on right now. And it looks like it's going to be very enjoyable for you. It looks like it's going to take you on a new path, a new road, and it looks like it's going to be exciting. And I really get a sense of expansion with the Fool card here, more so than I normally do with the Fool. So I'm really basically picking up that a lot of you may be deciding to walk away from this energy. Something has gone on in your world, particularly in a relationship, or in a relationship with someone in your life, that has made you step back and reevaluate and realize that actually you're better off. And therein lies this card where it talks about focusing on yourself and realizing that loving yourself is the most important thing you could ever do relative to relationships. The one with yourself is the one that counts the most. Okay, Libra, that's what I got for you. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.